Wow, what a turnout. First of all, thank you all for coming here to W5 to find out some very special news tonight, not only about a coach, but we have, count them, 4 signings to announce tonight. So before we go any further, I'd like to bring up the chairman of the Odyssey Trust, Mr. Brian Burke.
It's my great pleasure as chairman of the Odyssey Trust to welcome you here this evening to the Odyssey Complex, and as Todd said, particularly to welcome you here to W5. We're all delighted to see such a huge turnout. It's even more people here than even said they were going to come tonight. It's absolutely fantastic turnout.
I want to echo what Todd and the chairman has said. This is a wonderful occasion for the Belfast Giants. It's a wonderful occasion for W5, but most of all, it's a wonderful occasion for the Odyssey, because at last we're now a family and we now feel together, and you're a part of that family now, so welcome.
When you see the Giants logo at the end, if you liked it, you can cheer then. Stay quiet till then. Even if you see your favorite player, stay quiet till then. Can we all agree to do that? Don't eat your burger. Stop drinking your pint. Don't open your bottle of Coke or whatever it is. Watch the video.
The game of ice hockey means a whole lot of things to a whole lot of people. For some, it's an outlet. For others, a way of life. People look to the Belfast Giants. Whether you're looking to escape, so we do.
All right, what do you say we talk about some players? Okay. First up, you already know about this year's fans' choice for MVP, Mr. Darryl Lloyd. Darryl Lloyd is obviously back for another season, which I'm sure you're very excited about. You also know our captain will be returning, Mr. Adam Keefe. We're lucky enough to have a few of the guys in attendance tonight. We know we've already signed a player that 2 years ago was voted the best defenseman in the league when we won the Elite League Championship. He returned to us last year mid-season and again performed like a champion. We're very happy to have him back. Number 3, Jeff Mason. British talents as well, and we've already signed him on for another year. Number 7, Mark Garside. He's a big character, he's a big man, and he's a big defenseman and a presence on the blue line. It's good to welcome back number 13, Davey Phillips. Guy that I think is a very key player with the Belfast Giants, has been for years, hopefully will be for a number of years to come, is our all-time leading scorer, Mr. Colin Shields. We need a goalie. And every year we play a dance of whether or not we're going to get that top goalie in the league and where we're going to look for our next top goalie. And this year I didn't have to look very far. I just looked into the corner of the locker room where he's been the last few years. I want to welcome back number 31, Stephen Murphy. signing of the offseason for me but this man has coached for 12 years of professional hockey, most of them at a higher level than what we're playing at right now. He knows Europe well. He knows this league well. He was a superstar in British hockey for years, for 11 years with Nottingham. He was a superstar for Sheffield when they won the Triple Crown, or the Grand Slam in the last year, or the 2001 season in the Super League. He coached Nottingham for 4 seasons. He coached Ritten in Italy for 2 years. Most recently, he's been with Brunico. I have every confidence this is the man to lead us to our next championship. Trust me, I have done the homework. I want to introduce the next coach of the Belfast Giants, Mr. Paul Adey. Now, you guys, before I hand the microphone to Paul, who just arrived here a few hours ago, I'm going to bring up Nigel Ringland, legendary journalist, ice hockey enthusiast, and now with the BBC. I'm going to bring up Nigel Ringland to the stage, who's going to do a quick Q&A with Paul. Nigel, over to you.
Thank you, guys. It's good to be here tonight. Paul, welcome to Belfast. Tell us about the last couple of weeks, the process that you've gone through. You've come back to this country after coaching in Italy, looking for a job. But just tell us how the process has worked out.
Well, just a lot of phone calls with Todd and an interview or two, and yeah, I mean, we sat down together, had a great meeting, and I felt really good about it. And then I got the call that I was, offered the job as the Belfast Giant coach. So I was really excited about that, of course.
We'll talk about your previous coaching experience in the Elite League in a second, but the last few years you've been in Italy. Tell us about the differences, if there are any, between Italy and the Elite League. Todd alluded there that it's maybe a little bit of a higher standard. Would that be right?
Well, I don't think it's that much higher. I think it's a bit more of a skating league, a little more skilled, not as physical, but in general the leagues are comparable. Maybe you give a little bit of an edge to the Italian league because they have a little more depth in their local players. They trying now to go to 4 lines, a lot of the teams where in the past they didn't have that kind of depth, but recently it's starting to show up. Their younger players are coming through the system a lot more.
You're the 7th coach in Belfast Giants history. From day one, this team has had nothing but success, challenging every year for the Elite League title. 3 titles, a couple of playoff championships. Silverware is expected. No pressure coming into this position.
Well, I mean, that's the life of a coach. I mean, there's always going to be pressure. The key thing is to build a good team and to prepare well, and we'll have success. And so far, Todd's got us off to a real good start.
Yeah, the nucleus of the team is 9 players. I'm not sure that you're involved maybe in the process of all the re-signings, but this group of players have been the heart and soul of the team for maybe more than 1 season. How happy are you with the players that have been signed so far?
Oh, they're great signings. I know when I came over for the meeting with Todd, he discussed a lot of the players, and I told him I thought that they were the right guys, and he moved forward obviously quickly to sign these players because they were wanted by a lot of other teams. So, no, I'm completely satisfied with the signings. We got a good bunch of guys here already.
You talk to some coaches, they say they're like character guys in the locker room. When you start tomorrow looking out and researching players to join, those that have signed already, what makes a special player for you? What kind of players are you going to be trying to bring in to the Giants?
Well, first of all, I think you need a guy who's a good teammate to start with. And after that, I mean, you got to look at what you're looking for to fit in the pieces into your team, and what you're looking for offensive guys or defensive guys or good face-off guys. So you have to look at everything, really. I tend to like to sign guys who are complete players who can do a little bit of everything, but I feel that we also need guys who can put the puck in the back of the net, especially on the power play. And I've always been a bit of an offensive-minded coach. Obviously, you want your team to be accountable defensively, but I don't really like sitting back all the time. So I tend to prefer to go after teams a little bit, and probably those are the kind of players I'm going to look for, guys with some speed who can create some offense, and I think that'll be really important this season.
I just want to get this straight, because the league title is currently on loan to the Nottingham Panthers this season. So they won it last year for the first time since I can't even remember when. The Sheffield Steelers have an ex-coach of the Belfast Giants, and now the Belfast Giants have an ex-coach of the Nottingham Panthers. And we're really looking forward to those battles between the three teams. There's going to be a little bit of extra spice there next year, isn't there?
Well, for sure. I mean, it's going to be really exciting. The rivalries between these teams is fantastic, and I'm really looking forward to the challenge ahead. Obviously, Nottingham has set the standard, set the bar for everybody, and that's what we're aiming for. And with the right players and the right attitude, again, we'll be competing for trophies.
And just talk, I mean, how excited are you at the prospects? It's one of the best jobs, if not the best job, in UK ice hockey. Comes with a lot of pressure, but how excited are you to be here tonight in front of these supporters, these passionate supporters, day one in the job tomorrow?
Absolutely, day one tomorrow. But you know, when I look up and see all the people here, it's really exciting. I mean, I can feel the atmosphere already from the fans, and if you have good fans, anything is possible. And that's one thing that we have here in Belfast is a great group of fans, and it'll make it. You know, at your home games when you have people comment every night, they're worth a goal, and this is really important. And this is really exciting to see this many people here tonight.
The recruitment starts, I guess. So what are your priorities over the summer now? Is it to get the players, to get the squad in, all signed up as soon as possible?
Well, I think we want to look for the best players for the squad. I don't think we have to sign everybody right away. We can take our time. There's lots of time, and that's what we're going to do. It's important to research the whole market, and of the players who are available for the Elite League, and that's what we're going to do.
And just finally, September, I guess, can't come soon enough for you. You've played at the Odyssey. You know what these fans are like at home, the atmosphere that's generated in the Odyssey Arena. Now you're going to be coaching the team. Exciting times.
Oh, for sure, exciting. I'm really looking forward to that first home game, and I'm sure all the players are too. And when you have great support, it makes it really exciting and interesting. And coming to a great complex like this every day to work is going to be also a great thing for me, and I'm sure for the players. So I'm just so looking forward to the start of the season already.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, please welcome the new coach of the Belfast Giants, Mr. Paul Adey. Todd, has it been it's been a reasonably quick process, just a month to get a new coach in place, and as you said there, confident you've got the right man.
Yeah, I definitely wouldn't say it's been reasonably quick. It's been a long few weeks of talking to people and making sure I had the right guy, but I definitely do. 100% confidence in Paul going forward.
Lots of exciting stuff to look forward to over the summer. As we've talked about tonight, what are you looking forward to? I was going to say, well, not a quiet summer, but a bit of a holiday, perhaps?
No holiday for this guy. I'm really looking forward to September. I want to get going, and I really want to start this new era of ice hockey here. I can't say enough about this turnout. I know we keep talking about this, but this is amazing. There's got to be 700, 800 people here tonight. I'm so happy that you guys came out on this Thursday night to see this and see that we named Paul the coach and all the players. It's tremendous. Other teams don't get this kind of turnout. I think you guys are the best fans in the league. I really do.
Paul Adey, many congratulations on your new appointment. It's one of the biggest challenges in local ice hockey in Britain. Why did you want to take on the Belfast Giants as the new coach?
Well, I mean, it's a big challenge, of course. I don't think the team won anything last year, so the fans would like to probably win something this year, and I'm looking forward to that challenge. I think so far we've got a good group of guys we've signed so far, and with Todd as the general manager, I think I'm very sure we'll work well together, and I'm looking forward to it. It was great tonight to see all the fans here, and when you have that kind of support, it really makes a big difference when you have a great atmosphere in the rink during your home games.
Well, you're not exactly taking over after Sir Alex Ferguson, but the Giants haven't been out of the top two in the last 4 seasons. Are you confident you can find those few extra points and give them a push to the top?
We're going to try. I mean, obviously, people only look at it when you finish first or you win a trophy. They don't remember the second place finishes. And I've had a bit of that experience myself as a coach, finishing second or losing a final, and you always want to win something. So the goal for the Belfast Giants and me as a coach is to try to win a trophy this year and try to win some silverware. And we're going to do everything we can to build a very strong team so that we can compete for trophies.
Todd, Kelman has already recruited some of last year's team. He's brought back some of the fans' favourites, some of the really important players on the side. How happy are you with the players you've already got?
No, he's made the right signings for the team, of course. The British players are all very good. There's no question about that. And the import players he's brought back are all very good players for the team and all have a certain role for the team. So I'm very excited about the signings. I agree totally with the signings.
Well, you've coached in Britain with the Nottingham Panthers, who of course you played with and got legendary status there. You've coached in Europe. Will we see more European players, or will you concentrate in North America and Britain?
Well, I have to be honest. I think for the Elite League, I prefer the North American players. It's a little more physical. You grind it out, game in, game out. And there is some good European players for that style of play, but in general, I think the North American players are used to it. And I think if you want to win a league championship in this league, you got to go predominantly with North American players.
When you were playing for Nottingham Panthers, you scored a ridiculous 1,600 points in 600 games. Can you produce a Paul Adey or two for us?
Oh, well, I don't know about that, but I've enjoyed working with British players. I remember when I was in Nottingham, I brought in David Clark, Matty Myers, and guys like that, and they've had great careers and have won a lot of silverware since then. So hopefully I can help these players mature into great players like them and have the success they've had.
When does the hard work start?
Oh, it starts today. It's been a busy day. Todd's had me everywhere, TV, radio. It hasn't stopped, but it's been very exciting, and I've enjoyed every moment.
And September can't come soon enough, I'm sure.
No, I'm looking forward to the season. It's going to be very exciting. We'll put a good team together, and can't wait for that puck to drop first game here at home in Belfast.
Oh, we wish you every success. Thank you very much for talking to us.
Thank you.